Well, this is our finished product, you guys. I wanted you to see it before I even started making it so that you could be excited about what you were going to eat. So this is bulgogi, and now let's get on to making it. Hi, it's Roseanne, Grandma Roseanne, and we're going to make a Korean dish today. We're going to make bulgogi. Now, I don't know if it sounds very foreign to you, and it might be, but the ingredients are not all that foreign. Most of them you're going to be able to find right in your grocery store. Typically, this is made with ground beef, and we've had it with ground beef. I don't prefer it that way. I really prefer some strips of beef. So what I have here is choice beef eye of rib. Now, any kind of tender beef is going to be just fine for this dish. Now what we're going to do is just cut it into strips. And while I am doing that, I'm going to heat up the wok. Now if you don't have a wok, don't worry about it. Just use a pan. But if you have a wok, the way it conducts the heat is really pretty nice. In my wok, I have a tablespoon of oil. And you want to see how very thin these are, these little strips? They're going to cook so quickly. So I'm going to cut them lengthwise. And we have a strip like this, but I think that's too long. So I'm going to cut them again, so that I have strips just about this size, maybe like an inch, inch and a half. Now my wok is nice and heated. You can see it starting to smoke. So we're going to put in one onion that has been diced. And for this, you can use like a pound of ground beef or some of the round like I'm using, but a pound would be about plenty. Then we're going to add the garlic. Now I have got 5 garlic cloves in here, which is quite a bit, but literally if you are doing this recipe the way it originally is introduced, you would be using 10 garlic cloves. I think that's a little bit much for me, so I'm doing 5. I'm going to remove this from the wok. It's going to come back in a little bit. But I really want to cook up that beef first. But I wanted some flavoring in that wok. And that's what we have right now. You'll see it starting to smoke. That's what I'm looking for. Putting the beef in, all of it at one time. This is a really fast dish to make, you guys, really fast. While I'm cooking this, I'll just kind of introduce you to what we have here. I have soy sauce that's going to go in. That's 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. I have miren, that was funny, wine rind, good grief. And this is common in any store you go in. Then I have something that is not common in the stores you go in, but boy is it fantastic. I ordered this, I'm sure you can find it in any Asian store, but it's plum extract. Now I got this from Amazon because I don't have an Asian store really close to me. And after I just tasted it, I went, oh, my word, I love that. I'm going to be using that in many different dishes. So I was shocked when the bottle came and it was so big. But after I tasted it, I'm really quite happy I have it. So, to our meat, which is nice and probably about medium rare at this point. If you want to take a look, come and look. See, it's not cooked all the way through because we're going to continue to cook. So now I'm going to add my garlic and onions back in. And now Now we're going to start adding the rest of the ingredients. 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, which makes everything wonderful. 2 tablespoons of miren, which gives it a beautiful flavoring. I'm sorry, that's 1 tablespoon of the plum extract. 2 tablespoons of sugar. Gonna sweeten that puppy up. A 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And we want just a pinch of salt in there. Now this is what your mixture will look like. Come take a look. Very soupy. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this just cook, and it's going to cook all the way down until it absorbs all of the liquid. That liquid is being absorbed right into the meat, and it's going to be so flavorful. This is a dish that's so easily put together. You can do this for a weeknight dinner. Very, very nice dinner. This has been cooking for about 10 minutes now. So come and take a look, because we have the liquid is all absorbed. The flavor is all in that meat. So now what we're going to do is add some sesame seeds to it. Whoa, not the label. Just a nice generous portion. And a tiny little bit of sesame oil. Sesame oil adds such a beautiful flavor to it. And again, you'll find this in any common grocery store you go to. Now we'll give it a little stir. And we are ready to eat. So to finish this off, all I did was sprinkle a few more of the sesame seeds on there. And I topped it with some scallion tops because I think it looks so pretty. And now I get to taste it, which I love that part of it. Let's see if there's anything that needs to be happening to this, or if it's going to be perfect the way it is. I love it. Oops. I love it. I really love it. All of those flavors have really come together so nicely. So I hope you try it. Be sure to subscribe. Hit that little bell up there. Hit that red subscribe. Ingredients below. And come back. We'll be doing another video tomorrow. Bye. It's good.